Trojan Sports Now.
Hello and welcome to Trojan Sports Now. I'm your host Ryan Renfro, and today we are joined by soccer player Nicole Strahl. Nicole, thank you so much. Strahl, is it Strahl?
Mm-hmm.
Right, I always get it mixed up.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Nicole, for coming in today and joining us.
Yeah.
And basically what this is, we're just going to talk about you for a minute. We're going to dive into how you started playing soccer, and then we'll move into your career here so far at Troy. So first off, my first question, what got you playing soccer?
Well, I started when I was really little, and I had two older brothers, so they were always, playing sports, and I think it just I honestly tried out every sport there was, so soccer was one of them, and it just kind of stuck with me. So
Now,
yeah.
When did you? I know that you played basketball. When did you start playing basketball?
I started playing basketball. I started playing soccer when I was 4, and then probably basketball when I was like 6. So.
You started playing soccer at 4?
Yeah,
I didn't know you
very
could start that
little.
early.
Yeah.
Wow. And what drew you to soccer? What was it about soccer that you're like, man, I love this sport?
Just honestly, while playing the game, it's just so fun, and being outside is really fun, and I don't know, just having that many people on a team and having that many friends instantly, it's just it's really fun.
What about basketball? What position did you play in basketball?
I was the point guard.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
So what about basketball? What was it you were drawn to?
The pace of the game is really fun. It's just really quick, and soccer and basketball are kind of different sports, especially because basketball you're scoring every other second. Soccer, it's a lot. You're not getting as many. So I don't know. I just really liked the difference, and it was fun playing both at the same time.
Gotcha. And your dad actually ran track and cross country at Florida, correct? So having a father that ran on the Division I level, how did that kind of inspire you or motivate you at all growing up?
He was just really helpful, and like you said, really inspirational. He was always there. No matter what sport I was playing, he was helping me and trying to coach me and just make me better. And so it really did set the standard for me, and it kind of made me push myself harder to get there.
Did you guys have any what was it like growing up with your dad? Did he coach you at all, or was it just kind of?
Yeah, well, he played basketball too because he's 6'6", so he was my basketball coach for a while, and I hate to admit it, but he's a really good coach, and he definitely helped me with that. So yeah.
Awesome. Now you originally were from Atlanta, correct? And then you moved to Mountain Brook, Alabama, in Birmingham. So talk about your time in high school playing soccer. You guys went to the state championship year. You won the state championship your freshman year. Talk about that experience.
It was crazy just because we had 12 seniors that year, and I had the opportunity to actually play in the state game, and it was a huge crowd on a really nice field, and we won 3-1. So just to experience that with the team, and it was so fun, just winning and then getting the ring and everything. I had never experienced anything like that before, so it was cool.
You also played club soccer, correct? You played on correct me if I'm wrong, ECNL? Is that what it is?
ECNL.
ECNL, there, I knew I'd get it right. Okay, so talk about that experience. I've always been kind of confused about how that works. Club soccer, and then you played high school soccer. They're two completely different things,
right.
Correct?
Yeah, club soccer and high school soccer have different seasons, and club soccer, the difference is that we're always traveling. We play a lot of teams in the South, and then we'll have tournaments. We've gone to New York and Phoenix and Chicago and Seattle. Wow. So it was cool because I would have never seen those parts, of the country without soccer. So
that's awesome. So what's your favorite? You said New York, Chicago. What's your favorite place that you've been to play soccer?
Seattle was definitely my favorite.
That's a long way away.
Yeah, it was really different, and I don't know, I just really liked the city, and it was really cool to experience.
I've always wanted to go to Seattle.
Yeah.
I recently went to Chicago over the summer, and I've always loved it. I don't know how you are, but I love big cities.
Yeah, me too.
And going to Chicago, I can only imagine playing soccer in a big city.
Yeah.
Are the crowds pretty big when you go to a big city?
Yeah, they are, but it's kind of different because we'll go, we're not playing in the city. We're kind of we'll go and visit the city and
I gotcha.
Be tourists, but then we go and play, and that's where college coaches can come and see us. So it's mostly coaches watching us.
Gotcha. Now let's kind of move into this season, and first we'll kind of hang on to the high school experience and the club experience. You played with Sophie Wilson, correct?
Correct.
And now you're coming to Troy, and you guys are on the same team. Talk about what that's been like. You and Sophie, your roommates together, teammates. Talk about that experience, what it's been like to come to college together.
Yeah, it's been really great. I think it's made it really fun, and she came on the club team later than I did, so like we didn't really know each other at first, and so then we ended up, committing together here, and we've become so close just living together, and it's just made it so fun.
How much of a role did she commit to Troy first?
Yeah, she did.
So how much of a role did that play in your decision to come to Troy?
I think more than I, think about actually, because we just were such good friends, and I think it made it even easier to make this decision to come here.
Awesome. Aside from Sophie, what else drew you to Troy? The beautiful campus?
Yeah, the campus, honestly, Coach Hamilton reached out to me, and, I knew the soccer program here was so good, and that's obviously a huge deciding factor. But once I came here on my visit, I just immediately knew, I told my mom, I was like, this is where I want to go.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Go Trojans, man.
Yeah.
And on the flip side of that, you and Sophie, I guess, both played against Amber Harless and Brittany Yoder, who are both on the Trojan soccer team now as well. So all four of you played with each other, against each other.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about how that's been for you personally, playing with Sophie and then also playing against two other Trojans on your team that you once played against in high school.
Yeah, it's been cool. Honestly, with having Amber and Brittany here, it just made it a lot easier, coming in and getting adjusted, because, I was always asking them questions, and they've just been really helpful, helping us get comfortable here. So it's been cool to be able to come from, the same area and then be able to play on the same team.
And taking a look at stuff from away from the field, let's look at your time as a student. How's that been so far? You're a freshman. How are you kind of adapting to college life?
It's been good. Honestly, all of my teachers are great, and I love the class sizes. I don't have any classes where there's more than 40 people, which is great because, it just makes it more personal. So I've been really enjoying it.
It's definitely different than most schools, I think, because you're not just another number.
Right.
You can actually develop
Yeah.
relationships with your professors, so that's always a plus.
Yeah.
And now you also are a business major,
Right, correct.
What would you like to do after college with business? What's the goal?
I don't have a set job that I want, but I definitely do want to stay within sports somehow. So, I'm also a marketing major, so I've been thinking about maybe working with a university and, doing marketing with a sports program and doing something like that. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Sweet. Now, also, if you could be with soccer, who's a role model that you would, a famous soccer player that you maybe look up to on the field?
Carly Lloyd, probably.
Carly Lloyd?
Yeah. She's the one, won the World Cup and
stud.
the Olympics. Yeah, so she's the star, but she's just she's just a really hard worker, and I guess she's a good role model to look up to.
Awesome. Now, we're going to move into kind of some fun questions. I like to end the interview with a few fun questions. Starting off, what's your favorite movie?
Probably She's the Man.
Why is that your favorite movie?
It's just funny, and it's about soccer. It's about a girl dressing up as a guy to be on the soccer team. So it's just a funny movie.
Who's the girl in that?
It's Amanda Bynes, right?
Yeah. Cool. Awesome. What's the last book you read?
The last book I read was The Girl on the Train, which is a movie coming out soon.
The Girl on the Train. I think that's Emily Blunt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cool. What about your favorite food? Is there kind of a food that you like to eat before the game that gets you ready?
I don't know. I don't really. I just like everything, honestly. I don't really have a favorite food.
Same, dude. Same. Awesome. What about your favorite? Is there a genre of music that you like to listen to, or?
I don't know. I kind of same thing with music. I honestly
food,
will listen to
varies.
anything except for country.
No country?
Anything but country. Yeah.
Man, I'm a huge country music fan.
I know.
Taylor Swift. Well, I guess Taylor Swift. She's not really she's kind of moved to more pop.
She's pop now. Mm-hmm.
My final question, I do want to ask. As a Division I athlete, a freshman in college now, can you talk about how it's been for you to balance the student life and the life on the field?
Yeah, it's complicated, but it's fun. I like my schedule being packed and keeping me busy. So they give us great resources here to stay on track with school, and we have tutors and study hall hours. So I think there's a really good balance between both, and they make sure that our studies come first and that we're getting good grades. So, yeah.
Well, Nicole Strahl, thank you so much for coming in today.
Yeah, thank you.
And go Trojans. Good luck to you guys for the rest of the season.
Thank you.
And thank you for tuning in once again as well. Be sure to tune in to more Trojan Sports on Troy Trojan Vision News. Go Trojans.